There's one thing I always tell people when they ask me what kind of car they should get. You probably should get a hatchback. Especially if, say, you're a young person, maybe aged 16 to 30, a hatchback is always going to be really useful for carrying your friends or pets or mountain bike or boxes to move into an apartment. If you're shopping in the compact car space, a compact hatchback is always going to be more usable and more practical than an equivalent sedan. Which is part of why I'm so happy that Honda is once again selling a Civic hatchback in the United States. It brings a ton more versatility and cargo carrying capacity to the compact car segment. And like every version of the newest Civic, it's supremely easy to live with every single day.
How does it look?
The hatchback is the best looking version of the new Honda Civic. Its rear end isn't quite so bulbous and high-waisted as the coupe and sedan. This one in particular looks killer. It's the sport touring model, so it gets larger wheels, a new body kit, and an eye-catching, if totally impractical, center exit exhaust. Of course, all those add-ons do make it look a little bit busy with 2 spoilers and lots of different vents and so on. But if you get the tamer versions of the Civic hatchback, it's just a really attractive car that brings a welcome injection of style to the generally pretty boring compact hatchback class.
How's the storage?
With 26 cubic feet, the Civic has way more cargo space than all of its competitors, more room than in a Golf, a Mazda 3, or a Chevy Cruze hatchback. Though I have to point out in fairness that if you get the Sport Tremolover like this one, there's a little less storage space because the trunk floor is higher to clear that center exit exhaust. Now it's a pretty wide, deep trunk, although one criticism I have is this really cool sloping rear window means you can't stack things up as high as you might in a traditional hatchback design. But something I love, on the other hand, is this sliding cargo cover. It makes it super easy to remove the cover when you want to fold down the back seats and fit bulky objects inside. Once this cargo cover is out of the way and stowed in the side of the trunk, it's really easy to fold down the back seats and you get a lot of open space in the back of this hatchback. In fact, there's so much space we should have no issue fitting in our new suitcases from away.
There's so much storage inside the cabin, you might lose stuff in here for days. The reconfigurable center console is huge and has tons of useful arrangements, and the space below the center stack and below the console for storing smaller items like phones or wallets.
Is it roomy?
Honda does a great job of making even